Yo, what it do? Back with another video, this time with an actual functioning farm instead of just a concept. Might be wondering what this is, but it's probably one of my proudest moments is a mud, and not just mud, concrete converter, fully automated. Let's see if we can get this bad boy to, yeah, we'll see it in time. Fully automated, baby. It's smart too. Knows when to tick, like, what is it, diverge? Diverge the lines? Yeah, something like that. Knows exactly when to. Let's see if I can walk you through it, because I'm still kind of new to redstone. Yeah, you know, I'm just a little bit of a newbie. Basically all it is just a detection cell. Basically the same zero tick I was talking about in the last video with the ice farm and the tree farm. Same one I'm using in the tree farm video before I changed it out. But it's actually better to use the zero tick for this. That way it doesn't ever get jammed up and, well, precise timings. That's the biggest reason, is just for better precise timings for the piston feed tapes. But basically it, here, let me start with where it gets the water at, right here. Phil, I wish I could show this while it's running, but it's got the empty water bottles in here, dispensing into a water source, filling up the water bottles, and because this is totally full with water bottles, empty water bottles, it spits them out into here, into this other dispenser, which gets ticked every single time. The next tick, every single time you place down a block. That way, as soon as it gets pushed and it's here, boom. Just like that. Wonderful stuff. I might even cut here in a little bit and show you guys the concrete as well. It might be getting pretty close, because it only takes 17 minutes to get a shulker box of mud or concrete. So it's pretty daggone fast, I gotta say. So I'm really having a lot of fun with the zero ticking detection tech stuff. Man, I love Il Mango's videos. I've just been binging so many of them. Alright, let's see where I can show you the next thing. I think you already see, yeah. The leaf right here, just in a very convenient spot right here, waterlogged leaves, because that's a 1.19 thing now. To instantly convert the concrete, whenever I show you that, that's how that's going to happen, and then it's just going to get pushed over, and while it is in concrete mode, this lever right here will be flipped, locking both this hopper and this dispenser here. That way you don't end up dispensing water bottles over and over and over and over and over and running this system empty whenever you're doing the actual concrete. But it's a really elegant, it came out really elegant, I gotta admit, you know. And also I had to use one of my little item filters here just for the water bottles here. That way they wouldn't instantly, you know, get pulled out from there, just every single one of them, because they're getting pulled out from here whenever the bottles get emptied. As soon as they get emptied, they're getting pulled out in here and into this one with my nifty little tileable design that fits in a, what is that, 3x3 by 1 area, not including the dropper itself. Which this, oh, that gives you a water sound when you're a spectator? Okay. But this just shoots it into a water stream, which just refills it over into this dispenser right here, and, well, pushes it off into this direction, which you may be wondering what in the absolute heck this is. There's a observer here, but it looks like it's jammed, but actually it's not. It's set up that way it pushes directly straight in here for the first time, and then around here, you know, going up. And then once it's up here, detects this piston, gets pushed over, and all the way over into here. Detected by this observer here, and then pushed in. And once this side gets pushed in once, it then pushes this little nifty block right here on top of here, and allows this bad boy to start firing and pushing these after 3 blocks get pushed in. And let's see if I can actually show it to you here in a little bit. 3 blocks right there get pushed in on time, on cue. Man, Murphy's Law, whatever happened to it. But then they just get pushed over into here with a very similar setup as the other side, just getting pushed up and then over again this time, actually, because we had to work it around the edge. And I'm very glad this worked out the way it is, because this line right here, up until it starts getting pushed up over here, is push limit. I cannot go any further over. Same thing here. cannot go any further over. This obsidian right here, useless, pointless. It doesn't go any further over. That is push limit. So it came out in a really small design. I probably could actually compact it a little bit further if I wanted to, but I don't want to. It fits into the exact same, if not smaller, actually, yeah, I think it's actually a slightly smaller footprint than this bad boy over here. And yeah, this is a mess. This was the same thing, but let me see if I can remember exactly what it was for a single chest. I think it was 3 hours for a shulker box, 6 hours for a double chest. It was super slow. And not just that, it broke so daggone much that I had to literally build a computer around the damn thing to stop it from breaking, because for some odd reason you can't just do like zero ticking and, you know, have these just guarding things and whatnot, because then the pistons behind that will still break, because, you know, Minecraft is just really weird. But I'm glad to get away from this design. I'm going to be replacing it with this one in my survival world when I finally get around to doing that. Here, let me show you the concrete real quick. Here, grab some concrete powder. Prove to you it is concrete powder, because 64-bit does make things look very similar. I actually built an entire moss farm by Almango without realizing, or I almost built the entire moss farm without realizing that I had concrete powder instead of actually concrete, because I just took the schematic and just didn't paste it, but I did the little, that easy place mode where you just hold down your right click. It makes life so much easier. Let me just show you about 9 stacks here real quick. Give me 1 to start it up. This is the beautiful thing about this. It requires 0 clocks, so you don't have to remember to turn anything on or off. It's just walk into it, start placing blocks. Caveat, make sure you only have the 1 block at a time in your inventory, and you do not want to do it in your offhand, because if you do, you can place the block just 1 game tick too soon before the observer cooldown, and you break the whole system. Well, you don't really break the whole system, it just jams up right here, and you gotta break the block and start again, you know. But if you got 1 in your inventory already, and only 1, you should be good. Let me start it up real quick. Oh, wait, hold up. That's why we have this. The very reason why I enjoy having things like no clocks or anything. I forget to flick levers. And I'm sure a few of you do as well. Oh, let me put these bottles back up. That way it doesn't totally break the system. Man, these are loud. Let me... It's probably ambient environment, I bet. Maybe. I don't know. Anywho, now we should be good to start. And I can get you showing that it does in fact work. Splits it up. Actually, this will only have to tick once. It'll harvest in here. All the while, this side is still filling up. Nothing has to stop, nothing has to slow down while the TNT is going, because the buffer is how fast you can place the blocks. So, it's really nice, really nice. I would say this is super simple, but, I mean, most of this is, like, just the piston pushers themselves. It looks complicated, but it's really not. This part right here was kind of the complicated, this part right here. It kind of took me a couple hours just to get everything worked into how it's going to be. I mean, I could have spread it out a whole lot, and, you know, didn't have to worry about how good it looks and how compact it is. But, you know, I want it to be compact. I like it whenever it's compact. Makes my life easier with, I don't know, building around it, because it's not very fun building gigantic buildings around gigantic farms. I'd rather have a small farm that produces, you know, decent rates, or, you know, absolutely stupid rates for the size of the farm. But anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe, like, dislike, I don't care, whatever you want to do. Thank you. See you again.